Okay, guys, we are going to do this. We are going to rock into January and really ramp up the feel-good vibes. So this is going to be a total body workout. I'm going to give you low impact options, higher impact options. It's all about boosting your metabolism, getting those endorphins flowing, powering up for the new year and the month ahead. You're going to need some kind of weight, okay? So either a single dumbbell or a kettlebell. I'm using my funky triangle. Let's get started. So I want you to start with your feet nice and wide. Take the arms up. Let's open up. Think about what's going to get you in the mood here. Do you want to stick on some feel-good tunes? If you do, go for it. We're going to be doing a full body workout, about 20 minutes or so. So that's all the time that you need. I often think that January is a great time to get working out. Yes, we've had the excess of Christmas. We've had a little bit of frivolities and fun, hopefully. Sometimes you might feel it's hard to get motivated again. I think that your motivation is there, that you are ready to go. So let's do it together. Let's come into these nice little tall sit bends. We're going to do a combination of strength moves. We're going to do some body weight moves and some energizing moves. Let's take it into a half roll down, keeping those legs nice and wide. Just moving our bodies, guys. That's what it's all about. Stay down here, crown of the head, focusing down. When you're ready, roll back up. As you're rolling back up, arms come out in front. Let's take it into some big wide circles. Let's put a smile on our face. We are doing this. Let's go. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Stay wide. Take it into some pliés. So taking your knees just out in line with your toes. We're just working through all the joints. If this is the first little blast of movement that you've done, take it at your pace. We've got 2 and 1. Power back up. I want you to come into another half roll down. Good. Keeping those legs straight. Feel that lovely stretch up the back of your legs. Calves into your hamstrings, into your glutes and lower back. And again, when you're ready, peel yourself back up. Arms are going to float out in front. A couple of more big circles for me. Then we'll get stuck in 3, in 2, and 1. Take those legs back in, give them a shake off. So I want you to go ahead and pick up your weight. We're going to start with some swings. I love swings as a feel-good movement. Again, feet about shoulder width or even wider apart. You're going to come down, and I want you to take these swings just up to the height that feels good for you. So if that's here, stick here. If you want to come up higher, you can come up higher. A little squeeze through the glutes as you come up to standing. Good. Exhale up. Inhale down. Let's do it. This is our first feel-good move. We're going to alternate using the weights with some body weight moves. So go for it here for me. Perfect. We've got 4. We've got 3. We've got 2. And 1. You can either pop your weight down if you want to hold on to it, if you want to go for it. You absolutely can. We're going to sink into a nice deep squat. Again, keep those feet nice and wide so you've got a big stable base. Maybe give your toes a little wriggle here. Use this as an opportunity to catch your breath a little bit. We're going to repeat each little set through twice. So after this, we're going to power back up and come into our swing. Stay with me for a little longer. We've got 3, 2, 1. Power up back into your swing. Maybe you could take it into a single arm swing, alternating each side. It depends what weights you're using, how you're feeling. Watch out if you've still got your Christmas tree up for any precious ornaments that are nearby. Good. Breathe it through. Are you feeling good already? I hope so. Keep going. We've got 4 and 3. We've got 2 and 1. Little recovery move. Yep. We're calling the squat hold a recovery move. Sink it down. Putting down your weight if you need to. Hold here. Nice flat back. Keep that chest open. Breathe it through. Good. We're going to slow down the next round slightly. We're going 4, 3, 2, 1. Power up. Give those legs a little shake out. Okay. Next little blast of 2. So I want you bringing your weight down in front of your pelvis here. Standing up nice and tall through the spine. We're going to come round the world. All the way around. one direction, back down, and then all the way around in the other direction, and back down. So you can allow your hips to move a little bit here, guys. We're working into the waist, working into the triceps as we lift up and over our heads. Try just not to jut your chin forwards, so keep that spine nice and long for me. Good. Breathe through, doing great. Let's go for 4. And 3. We've got 2. One more, then we're coming into up and down squats, okay? Again, option to pop your weight down or to hold onto it, and you're taking those squats as deep as you can. So we're not trying to rush through these. Think about each move that you're doing, sinking down, powering back up, using those big, big leg muscles, those glutes. Let's get them working for us. Good, 2 more here. 1 and 2. Take your weight back in front and then take it back in around the world. As you're doing these, just see if you can bring your focus, bring your attention to your midsection. So I want that core area switched on, so think about just gently drawing your belly button back towards your spine. You're not holding your breath, you're not sucking it in, but we're just paying attention to how that area feels. Good, how does this feel for you? Keep going. 2 more for me. Let's go around and around, and we're taking it straight into the squats, only stopping if you need to pop your weight down. Up and down, up and down. Woo! Good. Okay, we're waking up. We're awake, hopefully, in body, if not in mind quite yet. Stay with me for a little bit longer. I will get you there. Good. Let's go for 4. 3. Woo! 2. And 1. Perfect stuff. You're going to switch your weight down into one hand. We're going to take it into a torso bend. So again, feet are still nice and wide. I want you to roll shoulders back, open up that chest. Working into that waist. Come down and up. Down and up. Good. Perfect. So we've got another round standing. Then we're going to come down onto our mats, okay? Just giving you a heads up as to what's in store. Stay on this side for 1 more. Then I want you switching across. Good. Hips stay facing forwards. Drive that opposite elbow up to help you into that reach. We're really working into the waist, into those obliques. Beautiful. Woo. We've got 4 and 3. Let's go 2. 1 more for me. And 1. Option to pop your weight down or hold it out in front. We're going to go into straight leg kicks, so little marches. You can just walk them through here. So if you need to avoid high impact, I just want you walking them through. If you want to go a little bit more high impact, maybe bring your weight into your chest and let's can-can. You don't have to stay on the spot. You could go around. Use the space that you've got. Try and keep those legs long, toes are pointed. Good. Woo. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Nice wide legs. Roll, reset your shoulders. Your back into your torso bends. Use your breath, not only to help you with the move here, but just to regulate yourself a little bit. I want you to feel puffed. Woo. But I want you to be able to continue. Good, we've got 4 more on this side. And 3. Beautiful. Let's go 2. 1 more before we switch sides. Make sure you've got a good grip. Same on this side. Can you go a little bit deeper into that stretch? Maybe. Let's do it. Woo. Good. Anything that involves feeling your waist, I am a fan of. How good does that feel? Let's go for 3, 2, 1, back in, popping down your weight if you want to, either with your bouncing hip throughs or with your walking. You're still going to get your heart rate up, even if you take out the impact here. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed if you're extending your weight out in front of you, yeah? Woo! Good. Are you smiling? Are you with me, guys? Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead, bend your knees, set your weight down on the floor. I want you to bring yourself to the end of your mat. We're going to roll down, walk out. We're going to come into child's pose. So you've got a little moment of recovery before we hit up our next round. So bring yourself down, forehead on the mat, reach those fingers forwards. Take a moment, nice deep breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We've got 2 and 1, and then I want you pushing yourself up onto all fours. So let's bring those wrists underneath your shoulders. Let's lift that belly button up, and let's just make sure that the knees are stacked underneath the hips. So from here, we're going to go into a little hover plank. Let's flex those toes. Option 1, you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Option 2, you're going to lift and you're going to hold. Your back is going to stay nice and flat the whole time. Imagine, well, I was going to say you're balancing a tray of cocktails, but if you're doing dry January, maybe a tray of non-alcoholic cocktails. Let's hold it for 2 and 1. Release the knees, unhook the toes, press back into child's pose. From here, you're going to take it up into mountain climbers. So step those legs back. Again, low impact option. I just want you walking them through, but I want you driving those knees underneath your chest as far as possible. High impact, you're going to run them through. Bottom stays low. Good. Breathe. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink, stretch, and take a breather. You know we're doing things in sets of 2s. So when you're ready, exhale, press up. Really come into that reset. Spread your hands nice and wide so you've got a big, firm base to press off of. Flex those toes and into your hover. Option to lift up and down, or option to hold. We're fighting gravity a little bit here, guys, so lift that belly button up. Keep your neck long. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, unflex, take it back for 1 second, and then I want you pressing up, back into your mountain climbers. Again, keep your neck long. You don't need to see what your toes are doing here. Look down at the mat in front of you. Beautiful, guys. We've got it. Boom, boom. 3, 2, 1. Sink, stretch, and breathe. How are you doing? That should have got the heart rate up. From here, I want you sliding around and onto your back. So you're going to need your weight for this next one. So take a moment. Come down onto your back. Just have your weight by your side. I just want you doing a couple of little pelvic tilts here, getting used to this new positioning, and then just finding a stopping point for yourself in between those 2 extremes. Good. Then I want you to exhale as you lift your weight up above your chest. Good, nice straight arms. So that weight should be directly over your chest. You've got the option here of keeping 1 foot on the floor and coming into single leg tap downs. So if you've got any lower back issues, any tummy muscle issues, keep 1 foot on the floor to keep that engagement strong. Otherwise, you could come up into tabletop and you could alternate. Exhale as you lower that heel away from your body. Inhale, return that knee just up as high as your hips, not in further. Good, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Release both feet down to the floor. Pop your weight down by your side. I want you to bring your shoulders up off the floor. Make a little hammock for your neck so you can relax into this. We're going to take our legs into a little bicycle here. Closer in towards your torso is less intense on the abdominals. You can speed these up. If you want a bit more intensity, you could slow them down and drop those legs further away. Try and keep your elbows out wide, so they're just in your peripheral vision rather than squeezing yourself in. Good. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Release the shoulders, bring your knees into your torso, have a little squeeze and hug out here. And then when you're ready, I want you to bring your weight back in. Exhale, press it away from your body. If you were doing single legs last time, I want you to switch legs. So one foot on the floor, the other leg into your drops. Otherwise, you're back up into tabletop. You're alternating through. Good. No need to rush through these, okay? We've got a chance to pick the heart rate up again in a second, but for now, it's all about control. Good. Let's go for 3, and 2, and 1. Release both feet down to the floor. Gently release your weight down to the mat. Exhale, lift the shoulders, bring your little head hammock back in. Let's take it into our final cycle. We can squeeze up a little higher if we want to and really move those legs. So we're getting a bit more cardio, or we're taking it slow and controlled. What kind of results, what kind of workout do you want to get here? Your workout, your choice. Let's do it. Woo. 4, and 3, 2, and 1, guys. I want you to release your shoulders. Bring your knees in. Maybe rock your hips a little. Side to side here. And then when you're ready, take your legs out long. Take your arms all the way up overhead. Breathe. Who's feeling warm? Who's feeling a little puffed? Who's just enjoying the stretch? Take a moment. Good. When you're ready, there's no rush here at all. I want you to roll over all the way onto your front. We're going to come into our cool down. So back into your all 4 positioning. Let's just take it into a few cat-cows here, because that always feels good after we've been lying on our back. So your own little pace and rhythm here. Good. Inhale, up into cat. Exhale, press away into cow. Good. When you're ready, flexing your toes. You're going to push all the way up into a down dog. Pressing your chest in towards your thighs. If you want to take your feet on a little pedal here, you can. Dropping those heels towards the floor. Or hold it as a static stretch. And then when you're ready, you're going to start walking those hands back in towards your toes, softening through the knees. And I want you to do this bit really slowly for me. We're going to start making our way back up to standing, peeling ourselves back up, stacking each vertebrae, one at a time. Crown of the head is the last thing to come up. The shoulders roll back. Take your legs a little bit wider if you want to. We're going to come into some circles. Good. Use this as an opportunity just to do a little body scan. How are you feeling? Take it in to some single circles. Do you need to control your breathing a little bit more? Is there one area that you really want to stretch out? If there is, please go for it. Otherwise, just follow along with me for another minute or so. I'm hoping that you've got a little bit of a smile on your face, that you're feeling good now. Half roll down. Move those hips. Shimmy and pendulum those arms. Bend those knees, shake it off, and roll it back up to standing. Give everything a shake out. Check that everything is still where it should be. And guys, boom, 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 we did a blast. We blasted it in. Small chunks of workouts where it's at, intervalling, strength work and cardio, you will feel great. Your metabolism has boosted, so even if you go and sit down now, know that you are still burning energy. Drink plenty of water. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment on the video, let me know how you got on, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys.